Hey, everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to an unwrapping or booster pack opening for Bleach 1,000 Year War, part of the Union Arena trading card series. I have this is part two because part one I went over the basic rules of the game as best as I could. So you can hit the link and check out that if you like to know like what the card parts are and the basic general idea. I didn't have the official instructions or starter deck, so I did the best I could off of playing a tutorial online. But it goes through that and the other game in the series that is currently out, which is HunterXHunter. That will be a video part 3. Otherwise, just we're gonna go through this. It's gonna be a little bit long video. I have I think 15 packs. We're gonna kind of read through them all. I have this booster sitting here for a couple reasons. One thing we want to do is look on the back. So, in here we have 98 types of cards plus 6 types in total. So 43 commons, 35 uncommons, 17 rares, 12 super rares, and 6 action point cards. I'm hoping the action point cards have different artwork on them. That's why they have 6 of them listed. Or very different artwork. The reason I have one of these, I picked mine up in a booster or a blister pack as opposed to a booster box. But on some of them, if you look on the side, you'll see an additional pack of cards. I only got 1 for Bleach. I got 2 for HunterXHunter. But if we open these up, in the back side, we have the extra pack is the booster, the box promotion pack, which is going to be really cool. So we'll open this up towards the end. So we have 6 different common characters we could get. I'm guessing these are just probably alt artwork. If you'd like to know more, you can always check out the Union Arena website to see more stuff on these cards. So without further ado, I've already opened up 1 pack because I wanted 1, see what they look like, 2, so I could do the tutorial video. So I probably have these out of order for commons and uncommons. So let me just resort them back out quick. All right, so we're gonna start off. And now I like Bleach. I've read a lot of the manga. I've watched a lot of the anime, but I have not seen anything from the 1,000 Year Blood War yet because I haven't gotten to the end of the other series. A little bit busy. Need to catch up on stuff, and I didn't want to skip ahead. So I'm not going to know who every single one of these characters are. I kind of followed along with people talking about it online, so I have at least a little idea of what some of this is. Just a precursor to that, so for people that don't know, and off my best knowledge, again, I might not have all the details properly, is the 1,000 Year Blood War is basically the Quincy's, who are what Iryu are, have come back, and they're basically trying to take out the Soul Society. Is more or less the gimmick, or not the gimmick, but the whole theme behind it. And then, so we have the new 13 Court Guard Squad. 13 Court Guard Squad, which is made up of some of the Visor as well, that came back after Sosuke and everything. They end up joining, filling in some of the spots, which is really cool. Of course, we have Ichigo and all his friends doing their stuff, and he's coming back. Main character. But yeah, so the Quincy are basically coming back trying to attack them. They are listed as the Yawatch. I might be saying that wrong. The Stern Ridders are one of the big groups of them. And they're like that group, or like the offshoot of the Quincy's, or that group of Quincy's are trying to do stuff. And then Squad Zero also appears, which we haven't seen before. So there's a lot of really cool stuff, meeting new Bankais and stuff. So dang, I'm not going to have all the little details, but that's basically the thing. It's basically the Quincy's versus the Soul Society. So we have Tanjiro, let's see, Kirinji from Squad Zero. So I'm not going to read all the little stats. He costs 1 point. He's purple. You can see all that. But yeah, it's active main. Switching to wrestling, sidelining this character. Add 1 purple card from your sideline to your hand. This is actually a pretty cool ability. Because you have something that ends up sidelining or discarding your characters. He can get them back. Or he can, or if you have one that got defeated because it was in your life total. Alright, up next we have Rangiku Masamoto from the 13 Court Guard Squad. It says, step during your movement phase. You may move this card from your front line to your energy line. So you can play her early to have some extra attacks or maybe possibly defense right away. Then when you don't need her, you can back her up and use her as energy, which is really nice. Bakuya, I keep saying Bakuga. Bakuya Kuchiki, also from the 13 Court Guard Squads. Doesn't have any special abilities, but he does have a trigger. So if he's in your life total and he's life pile and he gets defeated, you add him to your hand. We have Tensei Mugamura, one of the previous Visored. When attacking, this character gains 1000 BP till the end of turn, and he has a trigger of drawing a card. We have an event card called The Jail, which is yellow. Choose one character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. This is helpful because it stops them from being able to attack your next turn. Because what I also need about the way this game works is since your guys turn to active at the end of your turn, so they're all active during your opponent's turn. That way, if you turn them that way, they don't activate till the end of the next turn. So that stops them from being used during their turn. Active, choose one character in your field and switch it to active. It gains 3000 BP till the end of turn. Nice, like the opposite. Yawatch. So I might be again saying that horribly wrong. He's a Stern Ritters. Add this to your card. We have, how do you even say this? Quadlope. Opie, maybe? Active. If on the front line, switch to resting. Choose one character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. So he rests on it. This is our first uncommon. It's our first or our second? It's our first. Okay. And then I have our second one. Jashiro Yukaki. 13 Court Guard Squad. Active main, switching to resting 1 per turn. Also interesting, it just lists him as a 13 Court and didn't list him specifically as like Squad 1, Squad 2. I thought that would have been a little bit more cool. But you know, that's what it is. Active main, switch to resting once per turn. This character gains green energy generation until the end of the turn. At the end of the main phase, sideline this character. Well, that's kind of cool though. So you can give him an quick extra boost and then he's gone. Yumichika Aisawaga, who has nullify impact. Characters battle this character who will impact for the duration of this battle. And impact lets you, when you battle another character, if you attack them and they don't defend, you do life damage. If they actually battle you and they defend with someone else, that's a battle, and you defeat them, then you actually do extra damage. Just let them ignore that. Our last uncommon is Kisuke Yuhara, who this character is active, it gains a purple energy generation. Now, energy generation should just generate regardless. I don't believe the color matters, except there might be points where it does. And maybe the tutorial taught me that wrong. Maybe it has to be a green, only generates for green. That would be kind of an interesting idea, because that means you have to make your deck sort of 1 or 2 colors. So far, he doesn't have a keyword. Before I get into the 2 rares, we have, it looks like our yellow cards are the Quincy's, or the Stern Ritters. And then we have 4 green characters, which, 4 green ones, which so far, I wonder, so he's a captain, I believe. Yes, I'm not sure if it's, like, how they determine which ones gotta be green and which ones are the purple ones. But yeah, so far we have those. So we only have the 3 colors so far. Then we have our first rare, we have Shinji Hikaru, another one of our old Visored friends. When played, choose up to 113 Court Guard Squad affinities on your field. It gains impact 1. Increase impact damage by 1. If it does not have it, it gains 1. So there's a cool way to get that. And active, choose one character on your field to switch to active gains 3000 BP till the end of turn. And then our last rare is going to be Bambita Basterbine. Basterbine? Who's another Stirring Ritters. When played, choose up to one character of 35,000 or less BP on your opponent's field and switch it to resting. So cool. Alright, so that's what we have for the first pack. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're just going to keep kind of running through these. We have Tasty Brag. Ooh, we got the gang here. Alright, so we have Event. Choose one character in your field that gains 1000 BP till the end of turn. Choose one of your AP cards and switch it to active or action point cards. I'm not going to keep reading the triggers because lots of them are going to be the same thing. I think either they switch your card to active and give them an attack bonus, draw the card, or let you get that card. So I'm not going to keep reading them unless they seem different. So here we have Kangoo, Nullify Impact. So we're going to get that as well, a couple different guys. We have Akon. If there's a yellow or green card on your opponent's field, reduce this card's required cost by 1 in your hand. Cool. So he's 3. You can drop him to 2. He also has double energy generation, so he's going to be able to generate 2 points when he's on the field. So that is very cool. It's saying Kotetsu. I'm going to try not to butcher all these names, but I'm going to apologize when I do. When played, choose up to one other character on your field that gains 1000 BP till the end of turn. Oh, we got another Bambika. Just a regular version. Nice. Renji Harborai. So he's just very simple version. Oetsu Nimiya. He's one of the squad zeros. Activate main. Switch to resting. Choose one other character on the field that gains 1000 BP till the end of turn. Our first uncommon is we have Kashiro Hitsugaya, 13 court. If 6 or more other 13 court guard squad affinity character on the field, this character gains 5000 BP. That doesn't sound like much, but the fact it's just to be on your field so they can be in the energy area as well. And then he has color for a trigger. Play one green character card with 2 or less required energy and 1 AP cost from your hand and set it to active on your field. Nice. Royd. Your characters with a card with Raid can perform Raid on this character. Okay, so we haven't seen Raid yet. So Raid is a really neat ability. So what Raid lets you do is you can place it on a character in your energy field, and then you can auto attack with them. So hopefully you get a couple of those. Let's see what those do. Our last uncommon is Momo Hinamori. And then it just has a basic trigger ability on the bottom. Then we have our first rare. We have Sangin Komomura. Step. During your movement step, you may move this card from your front line to your energy line. And when attacking, choose up to one 13 court affinity card in the field that gains 5000 BP till the end of turn. Nice. And he has double green. And then we have Jurgum Hashwal. If there are 2 or more characters with 4000 BP, 4000 more BP on your opponent's field, this character gains 5000 BP. Cool. I'm wondering, is that... Okay, so, like... So all the hollows, lots of the hollows, or at least the espadas and stuff in the Iran cars, and the whole hollow thing was based off, like, Spanish culture, which is where, like, Chad gets his abilities from, because he's a Spanish character. I wonder, is the Quincy, are they based off of, like, Swedish or German? Is that supposed to be the thing there? In Iryu, is he part of that as well? I wonder. I haven't really looked into that. Alright, we have the jail again. We had that before. We have Kiryu Hikifuma. When played, choose up to one other character in your field, it gains 1000 BP on that turn. Okay. Base set, so I don't think any of the characters are going to do too many crazy things. We have the Squad Funeral Event card. You may play one other character card from your sideline to your removal area. If you do, draw 2 cards. Oh, neat. So you can get rid of someone. We have a different yellow guy. We have Asgurio Ebering. It looks like he has a hollow mask, but he doesn't have a key phrase. So far, they've always been the Stern Ritter, so interesting. He has step, so you can move back. Here's Yuryu Ishida. When played, draw a card, then place 1 card from your hand on your sideline. So just a way to get him out a little bit quicker. Draw another card. Nano Issei. When played, return one other character on your field with one or less required items to your hand. If you cannot, return this character to your hand. So you get a little bit cheaper, but you have to return someone. Cool. First uncommon, Quincy Vol Stern Gitch. So an event, choose up to 2 of your AP cards and switch them to active. Trigger final. If you have 0 life, place the top card on your deck into your life area. That is neat. So again, it's one, like if you have one of these, the chances are that it's going to be in your life area and it's going to be your last card. Might not happen a lot, but if it does, that's awesome. We have another Renji here. Front line once per turn. Place the top card of your deck on your sideline. If you do, choose up to one other character in your field. It gains 5,000 BP till the end of turn. Neat. So they have some neat ways to like boost your guys up. Retsu Uhana. When played, draw a card. And Driscoll Bercy. Impact 1. When this character attacks and wins a battle, deal 1 damage to your opponent. That's pretty cool. Alright, our first rare is Senshui Kiriaku. Damage 2 when this character attacks and deals direct damage, deal 2 damage instead. So like this you definitely want to block. Impact guys, like it doesn't really make sense to block them because they're going to deal damage anyhow. Unless you have some way to potentially take them over. Then we have a rare alt art. That is cool. I love this. So we know it's an alt art based on the other Bandai series because it has the little star by the rare symbol. So this is Rukia Kuchiki. That is really neat though. Like they could have just like foiled the artwork, but yeah, like her snow blade. I forgot exactly what it's called. It's kind of going around her, but yeah, it's really neat. Where like I also love when they do this where she, like the foiling is around her and not her herself. Like it's her highlights. Plus her face in the back is really cool. So what does she actually do for us? She's a 3 cost, 1 action. When attacking, draw 1 card, then place 1 other card from your hand into your sideline. Okay, cool. So just, we've seen it with some other characters. She's just really powerful at that. Have anyone had 2 actions yet? I haven't seen that. I haven't really been watching. So far, I think everyone so far has cost 1 action point. They do have cards that will cost 2. So yeah, now if I look at this and I compare this to like One Piece or some of those things like Digimon also by Bandai, typically if I buy 20 packs, 24 packs is a full case, so I have less than that. I usually get 1 super rare or 1 secret rare, which this doesn't say it has secret rares in there, and I usually get 1 alt art. So this is probably the 1 alt art I'm gonna get. None of these guys had multiple actions. Nope. Alright, next pack. Captain's Coat. Event. All 13 court guard squad. If any cards in your field gain 1000 BP till the end of turn, draw a card. We've seen him. We've seen him. We've seen her. We've seen her. We've seen Renji. Alright, indoor uncommons. Senju Maru Shuta, Squad 0. Nice and powerful. Tenchi Kaijin. So I'm gonna guess like lots of the events are gonna be the Bankais or at least the releases of the characters. Choose 1 character of 3000 BP or less on your opponent's front line and sideline. If Shinjiki Genryu Sai Yamamoto is on your field. 5,000 or less BP instead. That's cool. So the commander. Special, choose one character in your opponent's front line and sideline it. That's neat. We have another Yoach. When your opponent reveals the top card of their deck, place that card in the top of their deck or into their sideline. Interesting. Color, choose one character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. It will remain resting the next time it will be switched to active. And we've seen him. Oh, we have another version of him. He costs 4 and 2 actions. So it's our first 2 action card, I believe. When played, choose one of the following. Choose up to 1 rated card on your opponent's front line and place it top rated card into their sideline. Or choose up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 2,000 SDP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. So either get rid of their rated, which then drops them back down to their lower form, potentially, or get rid of one of their weaker characters. So very interesting. That's cool. Our last card in this pack is a super rare. That's awesome. We got a super rare. We got another Rukia Kuchi. We got a super rare version, which is neat. And it has a raid. So that's neat. We just see that as well. It costs 4 to play, but it says raid. Rukia Kuchi, switch to active, may move to the front line. So here you can play these on their energy cards in the energy, to automatically have them jump up and move in there. It's really neat foil, too. So this is one play, draw 3 cards, and place 2 cards from your hand onto your sideline. So yeah, kind of discard 2 cards. Active main, place 1 card from your hand into your sideline once per turn. Choose 1 character on your field. It gains 5,000 BP till the end of turn. And then raid says, add this card to your hand, or if you have the required energy, perform raid with it. That's neat. So you can, if she's in your life pool, you can automatically raid her. That's awesome. We got 2 cool cards that are both Rukia. Just kind of interesting. 13 Court Guard squads in the next pack. With the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 2 13 Court Guard squad affinities among them, and add them to your hand to place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Alright, we're getting some duplicates here. Gonna happen sometimes. Shuhei Hisagai. When attacking, draw a card, then place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. Bunkai. Choose up to 2 of your AP cards and switch them to active. Final, if you have 0 life, place this in your final area. Nice. I can definitely see that being like a staple card almost, but 3 costs is an interesting amount. Shojiro Taiyoki Sasatibi. Active main, place 1 card from the hand into the sideline once per turn. Character gains double generation until the end of turn. Oh, that could be very helpful. You have a weak card to toss to gain some extra energy for the turn. BG9. When played, if there's a resting character in your opponent's field, draw a card. Meirayu Kurosuchi. When played, your opponent places 1 card from their hand onto their sideline. Nice, you just force discards. Our first rare is a Sanjin Komamura, who has step and when attacking. I think we had this one already. And then I think we already had Jurgen. So, unfortunately, we got some duplicates, but it is going to happen. I'll probably stop this video in like a couple of packs and we'll take a look. I'll kind of maybe go through and see what I have for commons and uncommons. Kind of see maybe where I'm sitting at for a total after half the packs. Alright, because we're starting to get a bunch of duplicates and commons already. There's only 35. So, I mean, it's very possible I could have gotten most of them already. So yeah, we got duplicate, 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 duplicate. Soul Society. When played, draw cards. Now we're into our uncommons. We already have Momo. Ichibi Hayasubu. When played, select required amount of energy, then reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Add the 1 character card the same, select the required energy among them to your hand. Place the remaining in your sideline. That's kind of neat. We have another Bankai here, but this time in green. Flip through your AP cards and switch them to active. So we have a Bankai in green, we have a Bankai in purple, and then we have the yellow card for the yellow ones. Our first rare is Soy Fun. Active main if on the front line. Pay 1 AP once per turn. Choose up one of your characters with 35 lesser BP on your opponent's front line. Start your opponent's next turn, sideline that character. Then switch this character to resting and move it to your energy line. Interesting. So you have to wait till their turn to get rid of them. So you can't use it to then attack or get by their defenses. But it gets rid of them. And then you lose her as well. So basically you're sacrificing her to take them out. But you're actually gaining an energy out of it, which is neat. Alright, then we have a white card here, which is our first action point. So that's pretty cool. We got one of the 6 action point cards. My guess is going to be the starter deck has like a very generic looking action point. And then you can potentially get some cool artwork ones in here. I think we'll do this pack, and then I'll do a quick pause to check, but we're going to come right back so you guys won't even notice. But I just want to do some totals here. Because I think we're getting close to them. Bernice Gabrielli. Yeah, maybe that seems French. Maybe I was thinking Swedish, maybe it's French. Or Greek might be. With all the white, that could be very possible too. Activate, switch to resting once per turn. This character gains a yellow energy generation until the end of the turn. At the end of the main phase, sideline this character. So you're going to see a lot of the same abilities just repeated in different colors. Again, it's a base set, they kind of have to do that. Department of Research and Development. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 or more among them to your hand. Place 1 card among them in your sideline, remaining in the bottom of your deck. Not bad. Soul Society. We have a Kisuke, a Chihiro, and The Fear. Shoot up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. If As Not is on your field, switch it to resting and remain set and resting. The next time it will be switched to active, draw a card instead. Interesting. So you have a couple of abilities that are specific to certain characters. We don't have one for everyone yet. We have Baz B as our reg. These are the foils I don't care for. I get maybe the artwork on the actual characters not foil, but there's just too much foil on them. Place 1 card from your hand to the sideline. This character gains damage too, and when this character attacks and wins a battle, draw a card. Nice. And then we have another Soifan. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to count up our totals, see where we're sitting at for commons and uncommons and stuff. Be right back. Alright, so at the halfway point, we have about 8 packs left to go, or 9 packs left to go. We're about right in the middle for our numbers. We have 23 of the 34 commons, 24 of the 35 uncommons, and 8 of the 17 rare, and then one super rare and 1 action point card. So we're about halfway, so we're still missing a decent amount. One other thing I want to point out quick before we jump into the rest of it. So in the Hunter stuff, we have purple, green, and blue cards, but they don't have any yellow. So very interesting that yellow looks like it's only for, currently right now is only in Bleach, and it looks like the blue is only going to be in HunterXHunter. So if they have Jujutsu Kaijin stuff, I wonder if they're missing green or purple and have either yellow or blue and a third color, or if they maybe have purple and green and then a 4th color. Maybe like there's like the 2 are going to be common colors and then there's a 4th one. Should be interesting to almost see that. Like if they would have had some, I've never seen Jujutsu Kaijin, but I would have probably picked them up if they would have had some, just for the sake of showing off everything. Alright, what is in our first pack? We have, I'm going to have to move my camera back down so you guys can see a little bit better. We have the 13 Court Guard Squad, which we've had. Lloyd we haven't had before. We had Lloyd. When blocking, this character loses 1000 BP till the end of the turn. If the opponent's attacking character is rated, it gains 1000 BP instead. Interesting. So he's a little bit, loses some, but if they have the other one. Cool. I'm going to set him down because I haven't had him yet. Kiriko Hufuke, Funeral Squad, Ibering, Iryu. Ooh, here we go. We haven't seen this one yet. Senzoban Sarakai Kageyoshi. If Bakuga Kichi is in your field, reduces action cost by 1 while in your hand. Choose up to one character on your opponent's front line. It loses 3000 BP till the end of the turn. Choose up to one character on your opponent's front line. Just 1000 BP till the end of the turn. Nice. So he minuses a bunch of guys. In special, choose one character on your opponent's front line and sideline it. Awesome. So that's a new uncommon we haven't had. BG9 we've seen. Miryu we've seen. Tenpachi Zaraki, yes. This character is not affected by BP reduction abilities. That's cool. Thematic. During your turn, this character gains 1000 BP. Awesome. And then we have our first rare is we have Diagrin Hirimaru. Choose one character on your opponent's front line with a 5000 or less DP and switch it to resting. It will remain resting. The next time it will be switched active. If Kashiro hits you guys on your field, sideline it instead. That is cool. And our other one, we're getting like the abilities in this pack. So we have Gens. Oh, why am I gonna say this wrong? It's Gensu Gateshi. Tenshaho. I am saying that horribly wrong. Gensu Gatenshiho. Ichigo's energy attack. Choose one character, 3000 less BP on your opponent's field, and sideline. If Ichigo Kurosaki is on your field, you 5000 BP or less. Very cool. Gensu Gatenshiho. You hear him say it enough, you think I'd have it like burned in my brain, right? Alright. Set those. We're jumping to the next one. We have a Watch, Tenjiro, Tensai, Lloyd, Kikuro, Squad, Momo, Ichibi, Bankai. So nothing really good there, but we have a Robert Acticorone. When played, if there's a character with 4000 more BP on your opponent's field, draw a card. Then in our first rare, we have Kitsei Yuhara. When played, place the top 3 cards of your deck on your sideline. If you do, add the one purple character from your sideline to your hand. Nice. Way to get a guy back into the field. I'm going to drop some of these down just so I can keep... So I have to sort through them all later. And then we have another Sanji Komura. Neat. So this deck's only been in the green, so I want for some abilities that might only be in certain colors. That would be interesting as well. Our first one, we have Yasutora Sago, or Chad. We need more commons. We're way behind on them. Active, main, switch to resting once per turn. This character gains purple energy generation until the end of the turn. At the end of the main phase, sideline this character. Ryuhoro Torobashi. There's a yellow or purple card in your opponent's field. Reduce this card's cost by 1 while it's in your hand. Blood. Event. Choose one. I thought that was a character's name at first, but that's a weird name. Choose one of the following. Choose one of your characters on your field gains 1000 BP till the end of the turn, or choose one of your opponents. It loses 5000 till the end of the turn. Nice. Ooh, we got Nelku. Nullify Impact. Nice. And we have Yurichi Kurashiki. When played, chip the one Tenpachi Zaraki card in your field and switch it to active. So right there, we just got the last couple of packs. We're up to 6 of our 11 commons already. So we got most of them right there. And we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right in this pack. So that's pretty cool. Tang, Quincy Von Sternerdich, Bakuga Kitsuki, Bakuya. Why guys, quit doing that. Choose one of your opponent's characters, front loses 5,000 BP till the end of the turn. I don't think we had the uncommon version of him. I'm gonna mark it down. I'm always tend to be wrong on some of these. We also have Izuru Kira. This character's active, it gains green energy generation. Naja Cope. If this character is active, it gains yellow energy generation. Nice, we're up to 6 on both of them now. Now I'm really hoping, I know it's just 1,000 Year Blood War. I hope this gets another one. I would love to see the Iran cards in there. Might be pretty cool. Alright, so we're gonna drop our 3 commons down, uncommons down there. We have another Kisuke, and then we have a super rare Renji. Awesome. He's got that cool foil alternate picture in the background. Besides, we got two super rares so far. I usually got about half, so I might get like 1 or 2 more maybe. So I don't have a full 24 packs. Active main, pay 1 AP once per turn. This character gains damage 2. Then he has raid. When played, you may place 4 cards from your sideline into your removal area. If you do, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line. It loses 3,000 BP till the end of the turn. I'm assuming removal area is like exiling it or removing it from the game. Nice. So basically, when you play him, he can jump in, be ready to attack, do 2 damage. Basically not make someone worth blocking with, which is pretty cool. Awesome. I wonder if there's going to end up being a secret rare in here and they just didn't mention it. That would be pretty crazy, right? They're like, hey, there's our secret rare we didn't talk about. Tasty Bread. Iryu. Here we go. As not. We had a card for this person. That is a crazy mask. Oh, and we got our first Ichigo. Only took half of our packs to finally get an Ichigo card. Retsu Ohana as a common. I'm just going to drop these 3 commons down since we already had the brand new ones. Our new uncommon is a Sirabin. When played with top 3 cards of your deck, reveal 1 Stern Ritter's affinity among them. Add it to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Active main, switch direction, sideline 1 character on your field. Do so, activate this site's when played ability. Interesting. So you can get rid of one of your guys to boost up your ability. Neat. Isuru, Nanana, and Bankai again. Shinji. Then we got another super rare, and we got Yurichi Unohana. That's interesting. So yeah, this is kind of neat because she was Retsu Unohana instead she's Yurichi. She says, when played with top 4 cards of your deck, reveal 1 character, 13 core guard squad's affinity or less, required energy add to your hand. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Reduce the AP cost of the next character to card 4 or less this turn by 1. Nice, so lets her play another card a lot cheaper. That is pretty cool as well. Awesome. 3 super rares. That's really cool. I need 2 more or 3 more to get half of them, which is what I usually get if I get a full case, but I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, common. So we're at 9 of 11, so we're only looking for 2 more commons, so not sure if we're going to find, or hopefully we'll find them, but I might have to go through a few packs. Uncommons, Tenpachi. You already saw, a Mask Demasculine. When played, return one other character in your field with one or less required energy to your hand. If you do not, return this character to your hand. Cool. Then we have a Senjumaru, a Sanjin, and oh my freaking lord, we got another super rare. It's like, what, 3 packs in a row? Gungam Hashwitz. That's cool. It has a different background style. His eyes glow. That's pretty cool. 5 cost. Who says he has raid as well. If on the front line at the end of your attack phase, your opponent has activated a trigger ability this turn, draw 2 cards and place 1 card from your hand onto your sideline. When played, if you have less cards in your hand than your opponent places 1 card from their hand onto their sideline. Interesting. He also has Impact 1. That is cool. Really, so far, we haven't gotten Orihime in here yet. That's definitely one we're missing. We haven't got a regular version of, oh my lord, what is her name? Rukia? We haven't got like a common or a simpler version of her yet. I'm trying to think of who else we haven't gotten. I think those are the main 2 I think that we're missing. Rojiro, Bluck, Nell, Zaratul, Tang, Akon, Sibering, The Fear, Renji, Retsu. Alright, so those are all up through our uncommons. Our first rare is a Rukia Kuchi, which you haven't seen. When played, draw a card and place 1 card from your hanging your sideline. Cool. And then our other one, we got another super. We got, what, 5 super rares now? 4 in a row. We already had Renji, unfortunately. But still, I'm not going to argue about getting another super rare. That's pretty darn cool. 2 packs left to go. So we are missing... Unless, again, I miscounted, which is very possible. I may have mischecked something. But according to my numbers so far, we're missing 2 commons, 4 uncommons, and 4 rares. So I don't know if I'll get all the rares, but it would be cool if I got all the commons. So there's one of them right there. Jerome Jitsubat. There's a purple or green card in your opponent's field. Reduces card's required energy by 1. Nice. Richu, Block, Nell, The Royal Palace. Nice. We got one of the other uncommons. Play a site. So, this is our first site card. We haven't seen a site yet. So, play a site, set it to active on your field. Active means switching to rest. Go to the top card of your deck. If that card has squad 0 infinity, you may reveal it, add it to your hand, otherwise place it on top of your deck. Or into your sidelines. This is neat, because what these do is they come out and they work as energy cards, but they have extra abilities instead of going to your field to fight. So those are neat. So I wonder if we're going to get 1 for each color. We just haven't got them yet. Royd, Momo, and Hirosube. Our rare is our Genso Tensho, and oh, nice, we got another super rare. That's nuts. Almost 6 in a row now. We got Ichigo Kurosaki, which we haven't had yet. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had, I think, 4 in a row now. Jurgum, Yurchi, Renji. We had the other Renji, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row now. That's nuts. And 6 total. So we're at our halfway point, which I said we were hoping to get. He has a raid. When played, place the top 2 cards of your deck onto your sideline. Place any number of cards from your sideline onto your removable area. If you do, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line. It loses 1,000 BP for each card placed into your removal area with this ability. Cool. So I'm imagining our other super rares are going to be Bakuga and... We didn't get yet, did we? No. We have Renji, Bakuga, and probably Hishiro, and possibly Iryu. So those are 3 there. And I'm going to guess it the last 3 that we need will be probably a couple of these Sterners are my guess. But we won't know because we only have 1 pack left. So I think we missed one of our commons because I'm going to doubt we missed all of our commons. We usually get all the commons, but it's possible. Uncommons. We have all those guys. Oh, we have a new one right there. So that means we're missing possibly 2 uncommons. Kishiro Hitsugayu. 6 or more other... No, we've had him. We've had to have him. I remember that ability. Our rare and our last rare is Hirumaru. Alright, that is what we have for this, except, no it isn't, because we have our Bleach special promotion pack. Alright, so we're going to open this up, see what we got. It says 1 of 6 characters. Bambia, Jurgum, Ichigo, Bakika, Retsu, or Kishiro. So I wonder if this is going to be like a alt art version of the super rares. Alright. Let's find out. Oh, they're commons. It does say common on there. So Hitsugayu common. Alternate artwork, I'm guessing. Or is it just an extra bonus card? CB83. Did we have this? Don't tell me there's 6... There can't be 6 special common cards that are stuck behind that. I do not have a common card of that. So, interesting. So is it all common rarities, or is this an extra, or is this the 1 common I was missing, which very well it could be, and this is just a foil version. I am not for sure. Alright, well that's what we have for this video of Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War Union Arena. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up the starter decks and see what's in there, see if they have any starter deck exclusive cards. I haven't looked into that yet. I only happen to notice there's a starter deck. They showed a box in the tutorial. Maybe there actually isn't any. I would assume there would have to be, though. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely come back, check out the HunterXHunter. Or if you came from HunterXHunter, hey, thanks for watching as well. Hit me up in the comments if you guys like to see me open up any other different games or packs of cards. If you'd like to see me keep doing more of this series, I'd like to know, and I'd try and pick up more. Maybe pick up a booster box. Maybe try and pick up the... Jujustu Kaijin setup. That's interesting. See you guys later. Bye.